Hello and Proclamation, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to go over my new vocal booth. One of my earliest videos, putting together a portable vocal booth. And it worked, but it just wasn't portable enough. If you know for sure that you're going to be living at a place a long time, that one would work, and it did work really well. This one is the new one. Now, it's using a walker for the top part, and this is a walker I've had for a long time. This one here is just using a gray one. And then bottom here, you can get like a closet hanger rack in case you don't have one. I got one there with my clothes on it. And I bought a second one, but I didn't need it. And so I needed this to come up high enough. So I took these bars from that clothes hanger rack and used it for leg. And hopefully you can see this is where the walker actually began. And then the bottom part will be the clothing hanger rack. Hopefully that makes sense. I got binder clips holding this in, but I need to get more bigger binder clip. This is my microphone right here. It's an AGK. I think this is a 420, and then I also have a 220. These are old microphones. They're probably like 20 years old at least. And then I have a shock absorber here for it. Here's a stand for it. And then I will be using this right here for singing and stuff. I needed a vocal booth, I felt. I usually use this right here for singing, and it does work, but I think that will work even better. And what I'll have is I'll have another blanket for the other side here. So I'll go in here and sing. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it, because I might be just using my laptop, record the vocals, and then transfer the vocals over into the computer in the front room. I think that would work better, because in the previous vocal booth, I had the computer with me monitoring the song. What I did was I rendered out the song and then put it on the laptop. Laptop ran Reaper, and then I would record the vocals over that rendering and then put the vocals back in the main computer. And it did work. Here it's a smaller area, so I'm not really sure how that's going to work. More likely the computer will be sitting on a stand here outside of it, and I hit record, go in, and record the vocals. And then I will be making a vocal stand for the car, where I'll be singing in the back of the car somewhere in an isolated parking lot or someplace, because some of my songs I feel are going to need real intensity in singing, maybe even some anger, and I'm not going to be able to do it in this apartment complex. This should be okay for basic singing, but I got to finish this up. I got to find the part where I can put the microphone on this. That'll come with me, and then I'll have a laptop with an audio interface. It'll run Reaper. I'll have a rendering of the song. It's the best I'm going to be able to do. And with this here, it's kind of like that Koike I, but this is the cheaper one, and I paid, I think, $38 plus tax, so maybe like $43 like 4 years ago, and I think you can still get it for cheap. And this front part here can come off, and your microphone goes in there, and that's your screen right there. So I just want to show this off. It's very portable. Someone threw away 2 plastic pieces, so that's what's holding these legs apart, because it will be wobbly. And then I got screwed in going through the legs into these plastic pieces on the bottom. But if I need to fold this thing up, I just have to take the screws out of the front, and then this will completely just swing in. So it'll just be a flat piece. So it's very portable in today's world, where, especially where I live at, you move from place to place and place. You find a place, you pay your rent and stuff, and a year later, your rent goes up and you got to move again. And then you go to a new place, and then a year later, your rent goes up and you got to find another place. So this being foldable, this is portable. It's a good design. You just have to figure out how to keep the legs spread apart. And then I think I did have to do probably some sawing on a piece. You know, you're going to have to figure out how you can rig it up. So I just want to show this to you in case you need a vocal booth, but one that's practical. This is practical. You can look at my previous video of the other vocal booth. That was practical. It was made out of a coat compartment that you could put together, and I built it, but I think I changed the top bar, so the top bar actually kind of like pointed up, because otherwise it would be hitting my head. It made it very hard getting in. And then the plastic piece over it, I had to reverse it so that the zipper was inside for me getting in and out. And then I put blankets over on top of it, and it worked really well. With a laptop in there, things were cramped, but you could make it work. If you wanted to play acoustic guitar in it, you had to be sideways, though. It wasn't very wide out, but it was very long, so you had some room lengthwise, but just not widthwise. So that's my video, and I hope you have a great day and a great night, and I'll see you in the next video.